On today's episode, I'm showing you that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a dent pulling machine, and you only have to spend $220 on a VEVOR dent pulling machine to do the exact same thing and save you just tons of money. Alrighty, so I've got a VEVOR spot weld dent puller here. This one's called the Spot Pro, or Pro Spot, sorry. So, what they do, or what they're used for, is for pulling dents out of panels like what we have here. So you've got a big high spot. I've got some dye there, which I can put on there to show you, so then you can see what I am talking about. So I'll put some dye on it, and then I'll give it a quick file, so then you can see where all of the low spots are and where the high spots are. But what it's used for is to pull the metal up, so to pull the dent out effectively. So you can see here, it's got a high, it's got a slide hammer on the shaft of it, got your earth and your electrode and whatnot, which gets obviously welded to the panel, so then you can slide it up. I've got, well, the old boy has got a bottle of engineer layout ink. So I'll put some of that on, and then you'll be able to see where all the highs are and where all the lows are and whatnot. So let's give that a crack. Sick. So helpful me didn't even bloody take a video of me putting this dye on. Instead of taking a video, I took a bloody picture. Helpful as. Anyways, so I'm going to bring you in so you can see what we're dealing with here. Alrighty, so obviously got my panel. You can see where I was mucking around with it the other day, playing around with settings and whatnot when I first got it. But obviously where the blue is where she's low. This panel is really should be going in the bin, right? I could probably fix it, but it's going to take me forever to do. Or I could just put bog on it and forget it. But anyways, just flick the 0.5 so it makes it easier for me. All right, so we're just going to have a play around, pulling these low spots and whatnot. See what I think of the machine. It seems pretty good for when I was mucking around with it the other day. Here's a couple of little things which I'm quite not sure about, which I'll talk about later on in the video. So yeah, let's see how it goes welding to the ink, because I haven't tried welding it to the ink yet. So we'll just, I don't know, have a pull around with it and whatnot and see what I can do. Most of these really should be hammered out from the inside and whatnot, but I'm a painter. I do this purely because I can and I want to learn how to do it. Alrighty, so we'll set you up somewhere and yeah, have a look, play around, see if we can attempt to pull some dents out. Alrighty. So I got no idea where I'm going to start, all right, because there's big dent here, dents along here, lots of little dents through here, here. There's just honestly everywhere. All right, so I'm just going to start with this low spot right here. All right, it's nothing too serious. It's obviously pretty close to being good, you know, so I'm just going to pull the dent out start from the outside, work my way into the middle, just pulling it up. I can hear a car out there. But anyway, so yeah, start from the outside, work my way into the middle.
Just hanging out, filming a video. I bought it the other day. Seems pretty good so far. I've got no idea. I think it's still at Nana's. Alright, do a little bit more in the bottom here. Might just give that a file. see. Definitely made it heaps better, eh? Still needs a bit more. Pulling off the stand.
Now that's helpful when someone calls you and it stops recording, but you can't hear your phone ring because your microphone's plugged into the bottom and it thinks it had headphones plugged in. But as you can see, that dent that I was pulling out is gone. Not quite gone, it's still a little bit wobbly through there, but only just. You can just feel a couple of little bits, but the file was, you know, obviously coming right across it. So I just give it a quick sand just so you could see. But you don't want to file something too much because you don't want to turn it into alfoil, as they say. It's just a saying they have in trade school, you know, when someone's filing something for ages, they, what are you doing, making alfoil? But yeah, anyways, so let's talk about the machine and what I think of it. All right, so obviously we have the handpiece. I've got the slider hammer attachment on it because obviously that's how I'm going to be using it the most, with the little triangle piece attachment to it. Feels quite comfortable in your hand, it's not awkward. Can be a little bit awkward to hold when you're working on something that's up this high. It'd be much better if it was lower, so then like it's not so awkward on your arm and your shoulder and all that sort of gear. But it does feel comfortable in your hand. The slide hammer does have a good amount of weight to it, so it obviously can, you know, slide the dent out of it and that sort of gear. Just turn that off so that laser isn't shining in your face. But there's one dial on the front of it which controls everything. Obviously, the further you crank it around, the more heat you have. And that's when you use it for doing heat shrinking, purely to make the panel nice and hot. And then you put some water on it and that tightens up all the steel. I've got no idea what this does. I haven't mucked around with it enough yet. Oh, obviously, as I just seen then, little picture. Heat shrinking and then welding attachments and all that sort of gear. One switch, on and off, one dial, ultra simple to use. It's very user friendly and I like it a lot, I really do. As I was saying about the earth lead, it's a little bit hard to see, but obviously the earth welds itself to the panel, as you can see here. And obviously that's going to have a nice clean surface every time you put it on there so it sticks, and yet again you get a nice good earth, because if you don't have a good earth it's not going to work very well. But that is literally it for this machine. For the price I paid for it, bang on, I love it. It's really, really good. Alrighty, so that's the $220 dent pulling machine, and man, I'm pretty happy with it. It's going to do exactly what I need it to do. It's going to help me fix all of my cars, and if it breaks, I'll probably just buy another one, to be honest. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching if you made it all the way this far. If you want to buy one, highly recommend it because it's really, really good and I'm extremely happy with it. So yeah, cheers for watching. I don't ask often, but like and subscribe helps me out quite a lot. As Uncle Brent says, look out for your mates and yeah, get in the shed and build your car or build whatever you're building. Build something, build cool stuff. That might be my saying, build cool stuff. I don't know. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next one when I'm going to be tubbing me, maybe tubbing me AP5. Who knows? Alrighty, catch you around, stay out of trouble, have fun.